Hey guys, Sam here. Today I'm here with my brand new laptop. This is for me it's brand new, but this is a late 2013 Retina MacBook 15-inch with 2.3 gigahertz quad-core i7, 16 gigs of RAM. So it's the max amount of RAM you could get on any MacBook Pro. It's got the 512 gigabyte hard drive, or the SSD, sorry. As you guys can see right here, it's got a 512 gigs of SSD. So this laptop is screaming fast. For graphics, it's got the Intel Iris Pro with 1.5 gigs and also the Nvidia 750M with 2 gigs of dedicated RAM. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, this laptop is amazing. I played a couple games on it, Call of Duty 4 and also with Modern Warfare 2 and also Diablo 3. I'll show you guys a preview. I'm going to go over it in a minute with you guys in the video. So I just want to show you guys, this is the laptop right here. It's screaming fast, loads everything as soon as I need to click it. So I'm just going to quickly log out and log back into my main account so that we can go on from there. I also got Boot Camp installed over on this laptop, so I'm able to run Windows 7. I decided to go with Windows 7 just because I like it. It's a lot better than Windows 8, I find it. Windows 8, I'm not really comfortable with the whole tiles design and all that. And I'm also now looking forward to the next Windows 10, apparently that's going to come out soon. I just love Windows 7. It works great. This laptop, I'll show you guys the specs later on and the rating that Windows 7 gives this laptop. Probably one of the best you're ever going to see. Even better than vast majority of the Windows laptop that you can see out on the market today. Unless, of course, you're getting like one of those brick Alienwares that weigh a ton. Remember, this laptop is 15-inch Retina display and it only weighs about 4.5 pounds. So in the past, I've owned the 2011 MacBook Pro 15, the early 2011. That one used to weigh a lot more than this one. I believe 1.5 pounds more, possibly. It's been a few years now, so I don't remember the exact weight. But I've also had the MacBook Air, the MacBook Retina Pro 13 that just got rid of recently before I got this one. So this laptop, I'm extremely happy with. The display is great. The battery life is great. Performance is outstanding. I cannot complain. It's one of the best, like I said. For a laptop, this is definitely, for me, a desktop replacement to the Macs, as I'm able to do everything with it that I need to on my day-to-day life, and also play a couple of games on it, edit some YouTube videos that I made. This one is probably going to be, actually this is going to be about my third video that I'm going to be editing on this laptop. It's got the whole iMovie suite and all that. So this is the first time launching iMovie, that's why it's taking a couple of seconds extra. So we're just going to ignore that. So let's see if it loads any faster. But actually, I'll do that later. So it comes preloaded with pages, numbers, and all that, the cool stuff. I'm using a mouse right now and the Apple keyboard. So here you see I have all these applications installed here. I have the Microsoft Office 2011 and also have all the Apple iWork suite on here. Diablo 3 right here. I'll load it up on my main account right after. I'm going to recommend a few apps today for you guys that I really think is worth checking out, that you should really get for your laptop because they're going to help you in your day-to-day life. So the first one would be Numi. It's right here. Where is it? Right here, Numi. So there's a second version out for that app already. I think it costs a couple dollars. So let's look it up. Numi. Okay, there we go. So I got this application when it was free. It's great. The second one, I'm sure is great too, but I haven't really had the need to upgrade yet to get the second one. So I'm not going to go ahead and get that right now. But Numi is one of the applications that allows you to basically take notes, do calculations and whatnot right in the status bar right up here. So you're able, or the menu bar up here. So you can do all that right here. You know what? Let me come back with my other account. Alright guys, I'm back. I decided to just do a screen recording rather than actually use my iPhone 6 Plus to make the video recording because the lighting conditions in my room are not the best. So I'm going to show you guys Numi in action. So this is Numi right here. So as you guys can see, you guys can take notes right here. And you can also do calculations. So it's very easy overall. It provides great productivity on the MacBook because right there it's available in the status/menu bar, depending on what you want to call it. You guys can use it right here is ease of access and provides great notes taking ability right here. I know you could do that with sticky notes and whatnot, but do you really want to take the time to launch sticky notes and all that when you could just do this right here in the menu bar? I think this is really easy and simple to use, so I highly recommend that you do this rather than that. It's a great application, doesn't cost a whole lot, so if you want to increase the productivity on your Mac, highly recommend that you get this. And there are some other applications, I haven't used them, but you can check it out. There might be other options. I'm sure there are, as there are always in the market. But this is one of the applications I've been using for quite some time now. So I really enjoy it, and and I highly recommend it to anybody as well that's looking for something like this. And lastly, I've had zero issues with the application from day one. Never any crashes, bugs, nothing like that. It's worked great. All my messages are always here. Whatever you leave here, whatever messages you type right here, they will always remain. They will not disappear after restarts and whatnot. They're automatically saved at all times, so they're available even after your laptop's battery dies and whatnot. I've even had my messages stay here. Like for example, this button code I have, it's been sitting here for the past maybe a year. So, or more than a year and a half. And I've gone from MacBook Air to, actually it's been more than a year and a half, about 2 years I would say almost, since this line has been sitting here, because I've gone from MacBook Air to MacBook Retina Pro 13 and now MacBook Pro 15 Retina. So you can see the time machine backups have saved everything here. The next application, what I highly recommend that you guys get, is the F.Lux. Basically what it does is it allows the screen colors to become warmer, so they're easier on the eyes when you're reading something on the laptop in low light conditions or at nighttime. It's great. I find it's really good because I do a lot of reading on my laptop, so it's really good for the eyes. At least I think it is. So you guys should check it out, see if you like it, and then you want to use it. Let me know if what do you guys think about this application as well. I would really like to hear your opinion on that. The other application, the third application, is Alfred. It's like Spotlight Search, same concept. I don't know why I like it, but I've been using Alfred for the past few years and just become accustomed to it. I have it set up with Command and Space, so as soon as I press it, I can launch any application with it. I don't know, but I use it. Maybe you like to use it. So if you guys do like to use it, let me know what you guys think about it and why you use Alfred over Spotlight Search. We'd really like to hear about that as well. The fourth application that I highly recommend that you get is called Window Tidy. As you guys can see on the screen, it's appearing right there. So basically what it does is allows you to organize your windows on the screen into different portions of the screen. So for example, you could do a top right, bottom right. So these templates are something I created. So when you get Window Tidy, you have to make your templates depending on what you want. You could do 3/4 of a screen and 1/4. You could do that too if you want. So you could do whatever way you want, but this is my optimal window organization that I like. So this is what I have it set up. You do top, you do bottom, and full screen. I mean, yeah, Apple provides this green button right here to do full screen, but you know what? It's not as convenient as it could be. But because I really like, I mean, when I first got to Mac from using Windows for a long time, I found it very difficult to organize all the windows that I'd open into right side of the screen, left side of the screen, and whatnot. So I was looking for a solution, and Window Tidy at the time just launched. This was about a few years ago. Window Tidy just launched, and it was great. The developer provided great support at the time, and we did some beta testing together and whatnot. The application overall worked out great, and to date, I've had no bugs with it since the initial launch. In the beginning, it had a couple, issues, but everything's been resolved. And for the past, I would say, couple years now, or maybe more, it's been working great. I've had zero issues, and the developer provides updates as OS 10 gets updated by Apple. So he's been great. So I do recommend that you do get this application. I mean, there are other solutions on the market, but Window Tidy is great. The support is great. So I highly recommend that you guys support the developer. If you guys are interested in something like this, I think it's great at the end of the day. Just a second, I'm just raising the back end to provide a better airflow because making the video and also running applications does use up resources, and the fans on the laptop do spin. So anyways, we got that. I'm going to show you guys a couple of games, and also VMware Fusion. So we got VMware Fusion, we got Windows 7 right here, as you guys can see right here. I don't know how it's looking on the screen record, but you got Windows 7 right here. I already had it loaded up. So let's look at let me show you guys. So as you guys can see, the window experience index is showing this laptop 7.2. Now this experience index was performed or last checked when I had it booted up in boot camp. So meaning Windows 7 was running on core, meaning it had all the resources 100% available to the Windows. Right now what you see is running on virtualization, so it's not running on core. Is using up only 2 gigs of RAM and only 2 of the threads out of the 8 possible threads available, because this is a quad core processor. Each core has 2 threads, and I'm only using 2 threads because I don't really need that much resources on VMware. This is just for lightweight things I recommend, using, because I don't really use Windows as much, and whenever I do really need to use it full out, I just boot into boot camp and use it fully as a Windows machine. One of the recommended antiviruses that I would highly recommend that you get is Viper. They usually have a really good deal, anywhere from $30 to $60, depending on when you get it, for a lifetime of the PC. So you could get that. It's really great. I've been using this Viper software for the least, like, I would say about 6 to 7 years now. The reason I really like Viper is because it's lightweight. It does not hog a lot of resources, as in processes, on the computer. So you don't see a whole lot of the processes running in the background for Viper antivirus. Unlike Symtech and McAfee, I don't know if they've changed in the past 6 years. I'm sure they have, but I don't know how much lightweight they've become. Viper, I found it since that day, since the day I started using it, is because it was lightweight. I was looking for something that does not hog resources, that's not heavy on running a whole bunch of processes in the back end. So Viper is great. It does scan all your USB drives. It scans all the files you download. It provides you warnings, checks the websites. It does everything that any other antivirus software would do for Windows. But the difference is it does it with lightweight. It does not slow down your computer while doing so. So that's something I really liked, and I've been enjoying for the past like almost 6 years, I would say. So anyway, I'm just going to shut this down because we're done showing the preview. It's going to do its updates maybe. Oh, yeah, it's doing some updates. Anyway, let's go back to the Mac side. So if you guys need to play any Windows games, you could just get Boot Camp, get a copy of Windows 7 or 8, whatever you prefer. I love Windows 7. I would not go to Windows 8. Maybe we'll check out Windows 10 when it comes available, because, Microsoft just happened to forget about Windows 9. They just hopped up to Windows 10 that's coming soon. So maybe if it's lightweight, I'll check that out, because Windows 7 is a bit heavyweight. It does take up a lot of space. I have the Ultimate version here because that's the only one I have license for. So this one takes about 20 gigs, and I dedicated about 55 gigs of my storage space to the VMware, to Boot Camp for Windows 7. Initially, I had it installed there because I was going to install some software, but then a lot of the software I was able to find for my Mac. So, in the long run, I might just even get rid of it, or we'll try out Windows 10, depending on how it looks. I really hate the the Windows 8 tile design. I just can't stand it, so that's the reason I never tried Windows 8, and I will not try it either. So let's hope that Windows 10, when it comes, it brings back Windows 7 layout. I don't know why Microsoft decided to screw it up, but hopefully they learned their lesson and will bring back that. So the next thing, once this update is almost done, because I'm doing a screen recording, it's going to be it's using up a lot of resources, because when screen recording is heavy on the computer itself. It's not that it's using up a lot of RAM. It's just because a lot of frames per second are being already used. So I'm gonna wait till this update's almost done, and then shut down VMware, and then I'll launch Diablo 3 to show you guys game performance. Actually, you know what? I'll go back to my iPhone 6 to show you guys the game performance, because it'll be easier. That way you guys can see it running perfectly, because I already tried it, and running while doing screen recording, it does mess it up a little bit, as in it slows down the frame rate for the game. And I want to show you guys that this laptop can definitely handle any game that you guys throw at it, with this 2 gigs dedicated video card. So that's about it with the applications I want to show you guys. So Numi, the F.Lux, Alfred, and Window Tidy. I'll have the links for all 4 of the applications in the description, so you guys can check it out and see if you guys want to get that. Support the developers behind them. I think they're doing a great job at providing us, great productivity on our computers. So while this is almost done, I'll be coming up with another video on how to make a bootable USB drive of OS 10. So we're going to do Yosemite because I have a MacBook Air 13 at home that we need to update to Yosemite. So now that I had some time, I'm going to make a video on how to create a bootable USB drive so that you can update. I already have a USB drive created, but I'm going to show you guys in a video just to show you guys how to do it so that you can do it too. It's great if you have multiple Macs because the download for Yosemite is about 6 gigs. So if you're doing each Mac individually, then you're going to end up downloading 6 gigs. And if your internet's not the best, then you know what, it's going to take you some time. It's going to take you hours. So with the bootable USB drive, it takes about 15-20 minutes max to do the upgrade and also to even do a fresh install. Say, for example, you want to install Yosemite on your new Mac or your old Mac, you want to install Yosemite on it, and you're doing a fresh install, or you upgraded your hard drive and whatnot. By the way, we have a video on a 2011 MacBook Pro 15. We did a Crucial M500 480 gig hard drive, which we later actually did another upgrade on the same laptop, and instead of got the M550 Crucial 1 TB drive because it was just a better choice for that laptop. We wanted more storage on that one. Anyway, so the USB drive will be useful for if you're doing fresh installs. So this way, because what happens is when you do internet recovery, it downloads the original software that's shipped on that computer rather than doing the latest. So for that reason, I'll be making a video and show you guys how to do that. All right, now that the boot camp is out, let me just stop this video so I can set up my iPhone 6 again to make the rest of the video. Alright, so I got my phone set up. I hope you guys can see. The lighting condition in my room is horrible, so hopefully you guys can see the game. So let's launch up Diablo 3. As you can see, the GT 750M dedicated graphic card has kicked in for the gaming. There we go, service connection. There we go, there we go. Let's go, let's go. Okay, so we're just gonna make a quick game. Diablo 3 is great, I love it. Couple things I don't like. One, the party size is too small. It only allows 4 players per game. And the other thing is, I hate the fact that you cannot share items. You cannot trade items. So once you have an item, you can only share it with your other players that were present in that game for X amount of time. And this goes for a lot of the rare items, like set items or, anyways, a lot of the rare items. And I really don't like that part about the game. I think it's depressing because a lot of people, like, I have some junk that I've collected in this game that I think some people would find it, especially beginners, find it useful, but unfortunately they can't use it because they can't use it.
Sweet revenge.
Oh, by the way, this is normal level 70. Let's put the volume down a little bit. This is normal level 70. And yeah.
An ally has joined my party, but my foes gain strength.
And here are the game settings. So we have everything on high except low frame. I don't know what that. Reduces the number of renders, particle system FX. Okay, so anyways, I have that. I've never disabled it because overall my game experience is amazing on this. Background frames per second we have set to 8. I did not mess with any of these settings. The only thing I changed from day one was these. I set everything to high and I turned on anti-aliasing, aliasing. I don't know how to say it, but anyways. Only thing I did was enable that and change the resolution to 1440 by 900 and full screen. So these are the only settings I changed right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are the only 7 things I changed. I did not touch the frames per second, foreground or background. Everything has been stock.
An ally has joined my party.
So this is the game right here. As you guys can see, the laptop handles it amazingly well. So let's quit the game and launch Call of Duty 4. I have Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 2. I know this game is quite old for most of you guys, but I don't really feel like getting any of the other ones for it. Kind of waiting for Grand Theft Auto 5 to come out on Mac or PC so we can get that and try that. I'll see how that is. I don't have a controller. I use keyboard and mouse. Works great. I mind I have the Apple wireless keyboard, and I also have a really old. Oops, I'm shooting my own teammate. My mistake. The graphics in this game probably not up to a lot of your standards, but you know, it's a great game. I got it from the Mac App Store. Anyways, so we'll just save and quit, and I'll do this later. I think I have San Andreas. No, I don't. Okay, so that's all the games I have on here. I do have a couple other games, but I never played them. Demon Hunter, no, yeah, I don't really play any of the other games. The only one I've been playing lately is Diablo 3, and I did play Call of Duty, and I finished it. That was the last mission. I closed it at that because I kind of got bored. Asphalt 6 is really old. Most of you guys probably have played it a long time ago. I've had this for a couple of years now. But this is not a graphic intensive game, so this will work on any MacBook pretty much. So again, the graphic card right now is Intel Iris Pro, which is 1.5 gigs. So if you guys have the laptop with just the Intel Iris Pro, you could probably still play Diablo 3 and just mess around with the settings. It would still probably work really good, but you know, if you're looking for a gaming laptop, then you gotta go with the one with a dedicated graphic card because it's really as good as it gets. I think I covered it all. So this MacBook Pro 15, you know, is much like every other MacBook Pro 15. I didn't want to really go into details on picking it up and circling around because I'm sure you guys already know what it has. 2 USB ports, 2 Thunderbolt Thunderbolt 2 ports on this one because it's late 2013. MagSafe 2 charger, HDMI port. Now the HDMI port is a really big thing for MacBooks. I really love it because you know what, it provides ease of use. You don't have to buy any adapters because I don't know if many of you know, but Apple does not make official Thunderbolt to HDMI adapters. They let third parties handle it, and the problem with third parties is a lot of those adapters are not reliable because I remember buying one of those adapters for my old 2011 MacBook Pro 15 that I had back in 2011. I tried to get an adapter, and I went through about 3 adapters, and all of them started having issues at one point or another. So for that reason, I love the fact that the Retina MacBook Pro 15 comes standard with HDMI port built in. It's just amazing that you could just plug and play, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about any third-party adapters, and those adapters aren't cheap either. They cost anywhere from $30 to $60 to $100, depending on what kind you want to get. So for that reason, I love it. Thank you, Apple. You know, it's great. And if you want to get a MacBook Pro, I would highly recommend you to go for the 13. You can find a lot of good deals on it, anywhere from $1,000 to $1,300. If you guys don't know where to look for it, I would highly recommend that you go to apple.com or apple.whatever country you're in and check out there. You click on the store and then you scroll down to the bottom. Let's make this full screen. And click on refurbished and clearance right here. This is where you check what savings you can have. So you guys can see, so let's go for MacBook Pro 13. Okay, you can get the Retina display for $9.99. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. This is a great laptop for people that are just using it for school and whatnot, for people that are just using it for work. This is a great laptop, $9.99 US if you're looking for it. Is a great deal, and this is October 2013, so you know it's not even that old. Specs wise, with the 2014 model so far, the only thing was Apple just bumped up the processor speed by maybe like 100 megahertz, which is not a whole lot. It's not worth spending like $200-300 on. So you know what? For $9.99, you got a great deal right here. 15-inch begins at $14.89. A Retina display. I mean, again, you can't go wrong with it. This is a great laptop. This is again October 2013. 2014 one for $16.99 and whatnot. This laptop at a lot of stores, brand new. If you were to get a brand new, and that is like, you know, even this one will smell brand new. I can assure you that because I've purchased refurbished product before. If that's what you're concerned about, when Apple recertifies the refurbished program, they make sure that the laptop is exactly the same as brand new. Okay, they make sure the battery is great. Everything goes through the quality control. And as you know, Apple's quality control program is amazing, one of the best in the world, and that's why they are good as as up as they are today. Okay, so you know for a fact they have recertified and rechecked everything, and it also comes with the same 1-year factory warranty from Apple, and you have the option to purchase the additional Apple Care if you wanted to. These refurbished does not mean like what they mean when you get it from a big box retailer, or you get it or any other brand of computer. Say for example you buy open box from like Best Buy or something. That's a different situation. This one, the warranty begins from the day you purchase it. Not like those Best Buy or any other store warranties or anything like that. Your warranty begins the day you purchase it from Apple, and that's where it starts. And then it goes on, and you have 1 year. And if you want to extend it for another 2 years, you can buy the Apple Care extended warranty for the laptop and use it from there on. And again, you're saving $300. I just checked this laptop at another store. They're selling it for $2,000. So when you look at it in comparison, let's look at what this laptop's selling as a regular price. If you refurbished, again, just means that somebody bought it and they returned it within 14 days because it just didn't suit their needs, or they didn't like it, or they just decided they don't want to spend the money on it anymore. I believe they upgraded it, or they released the version again later on in 2014, I guess. I don't know. So this is the 2.2. Did I miss it? 2.2. Okay, so it seems like they updated it again. This is the late. There seems to be a late 2014 again. Second generation of the MacBook Pro Retinas. Oh no, sorry, this is the 15.4. What am I doing? 15.4. Yeah, so this same laptop right here, $1,699, $1,700, costs $300 more right here. So if you just want, like, you want to unwrap it from the Apple Store box or something, and you want the photo or something, if that's what you care about, if you think the box that you're gonna leave sitting around for the next, I don't know how long, is worth $300, then go ahead and spend $19.99 plus tax. Or you could be smart about it and spend $16.99 plus tax and save $300 right off the bat, and put that money into Apple Care Plus if you really want it. I, for one, do not buy Apple Care warranties. I just take really good care of my products, and they, for the most part, I've had no issues. They've lasted very well. All my laptops have lasted well over a year and a half. Well over a year and a half. I've had my MacBook Air for a year and a half. MacBook Pro Retina 13 for almost 2 years. Before I upgraded to this one. So you know what, like, I've had no issues. The laptops are great as long as you take care of them. They work great. So that's about it. So they have a whole bunch of things. So if you have a Mac for education, you could also get a discount. I don't know if the discount applies for refurbished products, but you could definitely look into it and see if you can save more money. And yeah, so that's about it, guys. And another website you can check out is eBay Deals. And as always, do your research, Google around. I mean, you might save, somebody might be having a sale and you might save a little bit more than here. But this is a really good start whenever you're looking for Apple products. Look right here. They even got iPads, iPhones, and everything. I mean, no iPhones, just iPads and Macs, Mac Mini display and everything. Basically all the Mac products and iPads right here available, and even iPods. So, check it out, save some money, and let me know if you guys have a MacBook Pro 13. Let me know what models you guys have. Let me know what you guys think of it and how long you've had it. Things like. Okay, so my room doesn't have the best lighting, but here is the plastic casing. It has the Apple logo cut out right here. I really like that. I don't like the ones that cover the Apple logo. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I'm just very picky about what I like to put on the computer. I really enjoy the Apple logo being as is and visible without being covered. So this is the it's got like a frosted look to it and feels like those matte products. So it's really good. It was $20. As you can see, I've only had it for about a month and it started cracking a little bit, but the cracks aren't bad, like as in like they're not gonna be causing any kind of problems with my day-to-day usage. So for that reason, they're great. Bottom looks like this. Looks a lot like any of those spec cases and whatnot. So, and they also came with this keyboard cover. This is not the silicone one. This is the TPU one. So it's really good. And if I need to do long typing, then I do remove it. But they came with this, the TPU keyboard cover, and also a silicone one. I don't have it on me right now. I put it away. And also a screen protector. I don't know if you guys can see that. You probably can't. Oh, you can actually right here. So you can see the screen protector around the camera hole. So you can see the screen protector right there is there to protect the screen. It's great. I had it on my Retina MacBook Pro 13 before that I had before this one. I never had to remove the screen protector, and when I got rid of it, the second-hand owner was extremely satisfied with the laptop because it was in such amazing condition, as I had a keyboard cover and also the screen protector and also the hard plastic casing. The casing that I had was good at the end of 1.5 years of my last laptop. I did end up getting another one for about $15-20 around that same price point. So it was great. You know, at the end of the day, you save a lot of money rather than spending like $40-50 on one of those spec cases or any other case that you get from brand name or big box retailers, because they do end up breaking and cracking, and then you have to get another one. So might as well do it at half the cost if you can afford to do it. So, and then again, you know what, you spend like over $1,000 on a MacBook, you might as well get one of these plastic casing, because they will protect it from scratches, they protect it from dents and whatnot. Having a keyboard cover definitely gives you great protection from spills. So this is not to say you don't have to be careful, but at least you have the peace of mind that, you know, in a lot of accidental situations, you are protected. So I think that's about it with this laptop, guys. Do check out my other videos that are coming soon on how to make a OS X Yosemite USB bootable USB drive, and I will also be doing a video on how to enable continuity and handoff on older Macs. I have a 2011 MacBook Air 13 at home, so I'm going to be doing the upgrade and also enabling it on that. Apple does not officially support it, so there is a third-party software now that's available for free. You should not be paying to do it. You should not be paying to get it. You should not be paying a single dollar, because we're going to show you how to do it for free while you're at home. So it's very simple. The software is straightforward, and once you have it up and running, we'll show you how to do that. So this way you can take calls and, you know, open up your tabs like Safari and things like that on your MacBook. Whatever you're doing on your phone or your iPad, you carry it over onto your MacBook and vice versa. So we'll show you how to do that. So if you guys have any questions, do leave a comment below. Please rate and also share my video and subscribe to the channel. We do make videos often, or check out my other videos that might be helpful to you. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.